it's Jeff Goldstein, back with our vendor videos. Who's our broker? It's Realty Executives of St. Louis. You need to have an executive if you're in the real estate business. Give me a holler. Today we have a special guest. It's Riad. Mo is with Mathnasium, and I think it has to do with math, something like that. Mo, tell us what Mathnasium is.
You're absolutely correct. It has to do with math. With humble beginnings 15 years ago with one center in Brentwood, in the Los Angeles area, the company has grown to over 900 Mathnasiums all over the United States. Actually, I think it's in 7 different countries right now. And what we're essentially an after-school math school, if you want to think of it that way. Our students come right directly from school sometimes every day. Some of our kids come 2 to 3 days a week. We supplement what they do at school, but we take it beyond that and we essentially reteach the math that either they found difficult someplace in their life, or maybe it's something that they're not learning in school that they want exposure to. And so we can help them in school, and we can also do our own curriculum. And oftentimes we do both for our families at Mathnasium. And our center is in Creve Coeur, as you know.
Right.
But there are 9 other centers all throughout the metro area, from Lake St. Louis to one in O'Fallon, Illinois. In this area.
Nice, nice. What is like the, maybe one, if there is a big problem, like the biggest problem you see with kids and not being able to do math stuff? You know, where did they miss it, or was it teachers, or how it was taught? You know, what makes it different at Mathnasium?
You know, that's a great question, and parents ask me that all the time. Why am I here? Mo, why am I talking to you? And I don't think there is actually a right answer. We speculate, and this is my personal opinion, there are a few things at play. One thing is, this generation, I believe, is a little bit different than the previous generations. They're more apt to leave the house for instruction and not work with their parents or their caregivers, and seek help outside, where that wasn't really available in the 70s and 80s and partly even in the 90s, because the services weren't available. And now there's all sorts of for-profits like Mathnasium out there that children just feel readily accepting to go there, as opposed to sitting down with grandma or sitting down with mom and dad and doing work at home. So that has something to do with it. And school has changed. And you know, there's a thing called the Common Core, and some principles of math education have changed over the last 25 years. There's been some federal rules and there's been some state rules, and there's a whole big debate as to whether that has caused some disruption. Now, all we know as educators is it's our job to fix it. We don't really care where the problem came from, but there certainly is a problem, and that's quantifiable, because we can see our math education and we can compare it to the rest of the world, and we can see what place we are, and it's not a good place right now. And Mathnasium is out there to try to change that and bring us back to where we were in the 1970s.
Fantastic, Mo, thanks for that information. Hey everybody, look at Mo's information at the end of this video, and if you've got a kid, you know, give Mo a call and he can maybe answer some of those questions if they're having math problems. Guys, this is Jeff Goldstein with Realty Executives of St. Louis. You know, our company underneath that is Home Base STL. Give us a holler if you need something to do with real estate, and if you need something to do with numbers, call Mo. Thanks so much.